So I'm going to show a square doily. So one of my subscribers asked me how to do a square doily. Her name is Sammy. So I'm going to show you how to make a square doily. So for this project I'm going to use this thread. Unfortunately I cannot give any details of this thread. I bought it long time back, but I'm using this because it shows very well on my video, so that's why I'm using this. So you can use any thread as long as you use the right hook for that thread. It comes very good. So try experimenting with a couple of hooks, and usually when you buy the yarn, they mention what size of the hook you need to use. So see the details on the yarn brand. So to begin this project I'm going to make a loop. So to make a loop, so to begin the project, make a loop. So this is the hook I'm using for this project. Once you make the loop, make chains. To make a chain, so bring the thread through the loop, so that makes a chain. To make a chain, yarn over, bring the thread through the loop. So I made one chain, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So like that, make 12, 13, so like that. So see, so keep making like so I made 121 chains here. So these are 121 chains. After 121 chains, make 5 more chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I made 5 more chains. Then count from here. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is the 9th chain. So this is the 9th chain from here. So I'm going to count one more time. So 1 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So mark 9th chain. This is 9th chain for me. So mark 9th chain and make a double crochet in the 9th chain. So I'm going to first make a double crochet here, then I'll explain how to make double crochet. So this is how it looks. So after 121 chains I made 5 more chains, then on the 9th chain from the top I made a double crochet. So once I make double crochet, make 2 chains, 1 2. Now I am going to show you how to make a double crochet. After 2 chains, yarn over. Now I got 2 loops on the hook. At the bottom I made double crochet here, so leave 2 chains at the bottom, 1 2. See, this is where I made double crochet. After that leave 2 chains, 1 2. In the 3rd chain insert the hook. So now I got 1 chain and 2 loops. Bring the thread from the chain. So now I got 3 loops on the hook. Bring the thread from first 2 loops, then bring the thread from the loops. So now I got 2 squares. Again 2 chains, 1 2. Yarn over, and at the bottom leave 2 chains, 1 2. In the 3rd chain insert the hook in the 3rd chain and make a double crochet. Bring the thread. So now I got 3 loops on the hook. So again chain 2, 1 2, then yarn over. At the bottom leave 2 chains, 1 2. Insert the hook in the 3rd chain and make a double crochet. Bring the thread. So keep doing the same pattern until you reach the end. So I'm going to show you one more time. 2 chains, 1 2, yarn over, leave 2 chains at the bottom, 1 2, insert the hook in the 3rd chain, yarn over. Now I got 3 loops on the hook, 1 2. So this is how it looks so far. So keep doing the same pattern until you reach the end. So to repeat the pattern, again make 2 chains here, then leave 2 bottom chains, then make a double crochet. Almost at the end, I'm going to show you one more block how to make. So after the double crochet, make 2 chains, 1 2, then make a double crochet, yarn over. Now I got 2 loops on the hook, So in the bottom leave 2 chains, 1 2, insert the hook in the third chain, so now I got 1 chain and 2 loops on the hook. Bring the thread through the chain. Now I got 3 loops on the hook. Bring the thread from first 2 loops. Now I got 2 loops on the hook. Bring the thread from the loops. That makes a double crochet. So here I got 40 blocks. So I'm going to count, so that make sure you have 40 blocks here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40. So I got 40 blocks or spaces. Once I got 40, make 5 chains. 1 2 3 4 5. So once I make 5 chains, turn the row just like that, turn it. So now this will be the beginning of the second row. Once you turn, make a double crochet on top of the first double crochet. So this is the first double crochet, this is the second double crochet. So make another double crochet on top of this second double crochet. So yarn over, insert the hook on top of the first double crochet, chain. So this is the chain. So the chain is on the back side. So if you look into that, all the chains, these are all the chains, they're on the back side. So insert the hook in the chain and make a double crochet. So this is how it looks. So after that, make 5 chains. 1 2 3 4 5. So I made 5 chains. Then leave the next double crochet, leave this and make another double crochet on top of this. So make a double crochet, leave this double crochet and make another double crochet on top of this. See, here I left one double crochet and make a big space here. So I'm going to call this as a rectangle and make 3 rectangles here. So I made 1 rectangle and I am going to make 2 more rectangles. 1 2 3 4 5. So I made 5 chains and leave this double crochet and make another double crochet on top of here to make a rectangle. Insert and make a double crochet. So now I got 2 rectangles. So this is going to be a half rectangle. So this is half rectangle. This is full and this is full. Make one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I made 5 more chains. Then make a double crochet, leave this double crochet and make one on top of this. So this is how it looks so far. So I left one double crochet in between here. So I made 3 rectangles. So once you make 3 rectangles, here on top of this rectangle, we are not going to fill this rectangle with a space. We are going to fill this rectangle with double crochets. So make 6 double crochets here. So here make another double crochet in the next chain. So this is the next chain. Insert the hook in the next chain and make a double crochet. So far 2 double crochets. Make one more in the next chain. Insert the hook in the next chain and make a double crochet. So I made 3 double crochets. Make one in the next chain on top of this double crochet. So that's 4. Make one in the next chain. That's 5. Make one in the next chain. Six. Make one more on top of this double crochet. So I made 7 double crochets on top of these 2 spaces, on top of these 2 blocks. So 7 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's a big full rectangle. So this is empty, this is full. So this is half rectangle, full rectangle, empty rectangle, empty rectangle, empty rectangle, then it's a full rectangle. So we fill the rectangle with double crochets. So this is how it looks so far. So I'm going to call this as a square, this as a rectangle. So in the bottom row, the first row, we made all squares. On the top row, initially I made 1 square, then 3 rectangles, empty rectangles, then 1 full rectangle. After the full rectangle, I'm going to make 3 squares on top of these 3 squares. So to make a square, make 2 chains. 1, 2, then on top of the next double crochet, make a double crochet. So that's 1 square. Then make 2 chains. 1, 2, then make another double crochet on top of next double crochet. So that's 2 squares. then chain 2, 1, 2, then make another double crochet on top of next double crochet. So after full rectangle I made 3 squares. So the project has chains and double crochets. The whole project had chains and double crochets. So all you need to make chains and double crochets. So after these 3 squares I'm going to make a rectangle. I'm going to fill the rectangle with double crochets on top of these 2 squares. So on top of these next 2 squares. So I'm going to make double crochet on each and every chain on top of 2 squares. One, make another one on top of next chain. That's 3 double crochets. Make 1, 4 double crochets, 5, 6, 7. So I filled a rectangle with double crochets on top of these 2 squares. So this is how it looks so far. So this is the half, this is square, then 3 rectangles, then 1 full rectangle, then 3 squares, then 1 full rectangle, then I am going to make 6 empty rectangles. So to make an empty rectangle, make 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains. Then make a double crochet. Leave this double crochet and make another double crochet on top of this. That's 1. Make 5 chains. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then leave this next double crochet and make another double crochet on top of this double crochet. So after the filled rectangle I made 2 empty rectangles. So I made 2, make 4 more rectangles, then I come back. So I already made 2, make 4 more, then I come back. So after this I made 6 rectangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rectangles. So then I am going to fill this rectangle with double crochets. So including this double crochet I am going to make 7 double crochets on top of these 2 squares. So make 2 double crochets, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I made 7 double crochets, so that fills 2 spaces. So this is also a rectangle, but I fill this rectangle. These I didn't fill. These are the spaces. So after the rectangle, I'm going to make 3 spaces like this. So I'm going to continue the beginning of the pattern again. So here, this is the beginning. See, I made full rectangle, then 3 spaces, then full rectangle, then 3 empty rectangles, then a space. So I'm going to continue the same pattern. So here I'm going to make 3 squares. To make a square, make 2 chains, then make a double crochet on top of the previous double crochet. Then 2 chains, 1, 2, make another double crochet. Then again 2 chains, 1, 2, then make another double crochet. So I made 3 squares here. Then I'm going to make a full triangle again here. So 2 double crochet, three double crochet, four, five, six, seven. So I make a full rectangle after 3 spaces. Then I am going to make 3 empty rectangles. So to make an empty rectangle, make 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then leave this double crochet and make another double crochet on top of here. Then again 5 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then leave the next space, next square, and make on top of other square. Again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and leave the square, make on top of this. Then make 2 chains, 1, 2, and make a square on top of here. So here make a double crochet and leave 1, 2 chains, make a double crochet on top of 3rd chain. So this is that's the end of the second row. So this is how it looks. So this is the beginning. Here I made a square, then empty rectangle, 1 2 3. I made 3 empty rectangles, then I made full rectangle, in between these 2 double crochets I made 5 double crochets to fill the rectangle, and 3 squares, then a full rectangle, then 6 empty rectangles, 1 2 3 4 5 6 empty rectangles, then 1 full rectangle, then 3 squares, 1 full rectangle, then 3 empty rectangles, 1 2 3 empty rectangles, then 1 square. So each rectangle occupies 2 squares. So empty means no space, no filling. So full rectangle means I filled with double crochets on top of these 2 squares. So each rectangle occupies 2 squares.